Good afternoon. My name's Nyoka Lynn, and happy Tuesday. So the last few videos, I have been talking about the quotes that I've seen on social media. Well, I heard somebody say something, and it got my attention. They said, well, seeing is believing. I will believe it when I see it. And I thought, that's backwards. I didn't say anything because they weren't in a place of receiving. But then I was online and I happened to notice the same kind of thing. I'll believe it when I see it, reading different chats. And I get that. And isn't it, I don't know why I can't talk with my shoes on. Isn't it funny how we pick up quotes throughout our life and we just take for granted that that's the way it is, And that I used to say that. I believe it when I see it. But isn't that like the opposite of really how the universe works? It is. Look, you are an energy being. And you have thoughts that produce emotions and beliefs. Your belief system attracts what's real for you in your world. All your experiences, the people, everything, you attract from your beliefs. You attract what is you're going to experience. That's how it works. So really, believing is seeing. I'd like to flip that around today. Believing, when you believe something to be true, and I mean wholeheartedly believe it, it will be true for you. Yeah. When you have thoughts of I'm not good enough or whatever, or thoughts that I can't do that, that's going to show up for you in your life. If you have low self-worth, you're going to attract people and situations to cause more of that type of emotion, that belief to spring up. If you believe that you can't accomplish something or you can't do a particular thing, if you don't have that belief in you that you can't do it, I can't do that, well, you won't. You won't do it. No. But if you have a belief, like this is one I've heard over and over. Oh, I don't need all that money. I didn't come here just to make money. Well, look, money is a tool. And when you look at it as a tool, it's energy. Because everything is energy. Everything has a vibration. So if you believe that you just really don't need that money, you just don't need it, you won't have it. You don't have it. I just need enough to get by. I'm grateful, I'm just grateful that I'm capable of breathing. Look, that's not why God, the universe, source, whatever you want to call it, it's not why you're here. You are here to experience life. Yes. And why not attract abundance? Because you have abundance of all kinds of things. You may have abundance of lack. Because if you have a lack mindset, you have an abundance of lack. You may have abundance of health, abundance of love, So, yeah. What are your beliefs? What are your beliefs about things? Couldn't it be that just God wants to bless you enough where you can flow in your gifts and get paid for it? Why not? And how do you do that? You have to want it. Yes. You have to want it and believe that it's not a bad thing. So many people, and I know a lot of religious people, feel like they're just not worthy enough to have any kind of wealth abundance. That's not so. That is not true. No, it isn't. When you have the understanding and the belief that you are a piece of God. When that Bible for my religious folks said, you are created in the image of God. God is everything. God is all that is. And as a man thinketh, so is he. So if you think you're not worthy enough to receive, you won't. You won't. As a man thinketh, so is he. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you feel like you just don't measure up, you're incapable of doing something, it'll happen for you. So yeah, so that seeing is believing, and I'll believe it when I see it. Well, you'll see it a whole lot faster, I promise, if you believe it. So I'm here to tell you on this Tuesday early afternoon that believing is seeing. Let's examine our mindsets, because everything begins with a thought. And if you think that thought long enough, it becomes a belief. Mm-hmm. And what you believe to be true will be true for you. If you believe that you're moving forward and prosperous times are ahead or here, if you believe that everything good is on its way to you, it will be, and it is. Mm-hmm. But if you believe like nothing's going to change, oh, this just sucks. This is how it always is. We're in those times. We're going to struggle. No. Your beliefs dictate what you will see in your reality. I promise. Yeah. I guess that's all I want to say today on that. It's a beautiful day here. Yes. Take full advantage of your days. Be totally grateful for everything that you have. Give thanks. Always. Give thanks to God. You have a life. You breathe. You have a life. You are here. Isn't it amazing how the universe, source, thought that you were significant enough to be here, that we needed one of you to be here? Give gratitude. Get excited about something. Are you following your passion to the best of your ability? Huh? Yeah. It all matters, It does. Okay, don't forget to put your feet in the grass. Get a few rays. You don't have to sit out there and cook. 10-15 minutes will do ya. My name's Nayoka Lynn. Enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.